Hey, it's James Redden, and welcome if you're new, or welcome back to another one of my videos. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel today. My name is James Redden, and I am super excited for the video we have today. Now, I have done this video, I believe, twice before, and I just like to redo it because it is something that keeps updating and keeps changing by the season. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, today I'm going to be ranking every single umbrella in Fortnite. Now, umbrellas are basically put in place as gliders, and you get them for doing certain tasks in Fortnite, such as winning games or completing challenges. So in this video we are going to have 14 umbrellas. Can you believe it? There's 14 umbrellas in the game. One is currently not in the game, I believe, or it is going to be very soon, or it already is. I'm not totally sure. But anyway, guys, we're gonna dive right into this list right now, and I should really rename my channel James Redden Unpopular Opinions, because a lot of you seem to not really agree with the list, so I'm just letting you know beforehand, before the list starts, that you may not necessarily agree with it. This is just my opinion. You are entitled to your own opinion, and that's all I had to say. Anyway, getting in at the number 14 spot now, I put wet paint. Now, don't get mad at me. Wet paint has always been an umbrella that I've never really understood and I've never really liked. I just think it's kind of messy, not very clean looking at all. I don't really like the colors, and I don't really see the connection with Season 4 as well. So wet paint was a umbrella that you got in Season 4 for winning a game, and it pretty much, the only thing it tied into was abstract and technique, the two I guess graffiti type skins that were in this season or released in this season. But other than that, this glider didn't really make that much sense to the whole picture of Season 4, which is obviously the meteor and that kind of thing. So I didn't really understand it, which is why it's coming in at number 14. Moving on now, guys, to the number 13 spot. Another one that I just don't really like that much is Snowfall. Now, this one is from Season 7. You got it from winning a game in Season 7. And I think the design is cool, but it's not necessarily something that I would use. Out of all the other umbrellas, I think this is one that I would rarely use over the other ones. It's kind of cool being a snowman, and it actually fits in with the theme of Season 7 being themed to winter. But other than that, it's not really overly spectacular, which is why it's in at number 13. Moving on now, guys, to the number 12 spot, I put the Founders Umbrella. The Founders Umbrella you can get from owning Save the World, or the Founders Edition of Save the World, I believe, and then you have to win a game in Battle Royale after purchasing Save the World. So once you purchase Save the World, then you have to go back to Battle Royale, and once you win a game there, then you will get the Umbrella. But if you don't win a game after purchasing Save the World, then you just get the glider. But this one is pretty cool. I use it sometimes. It's fairly plain. It's kind of just like yellow camo or orangish yellowish camo, but other than that, there isn't much special about it, which is why it's in at number 12. Now, moving on to the number 11 spot, I hope people aren't really upset about this choice, but at number 11 I put the Umbrella, which is just your average Joe umbrella. You get it for winning a game. It's pretty much the most iconic umbrella to Fortnite. It's just a nice shiny blue color, I guess. Not really that shiny, but it's nothing spectacular. Like, it really isn't. It's your base model of umbrella. It's really not anything totally great, and that's why I'm putting it at number 11. I hope you guys aren't mad about that positioning. Anyway, moving on now to the number 10 spot, I put X, which is actually, in fact, Season 10's glider. And this one I put so low because it does have that annoying trail of color when you're using it. Now, do I think it's a really cool glider? Yes. Or umbrella. Do I think it's a really cool umbrella? Yes. Do I think it's very practical in-game? Not really, because the color trail ends up blocking your screen more than helping you. So if you were to choose an umbrella to use in-game, I wouldn't necessarily suggest this. However, the design of it is pretty cool, and it obviously does have to do with Season 10, which is why it is in at number 10. Moving on now to the number 9 spot, guys, I put Webrella. Now, this one is fairly cool, pretty simple. Obviously, it is from Season 6, as Season 6 was pretty much around this time last year, around Halloween, and obviously Webrella being themed to spiders, and spiders very heavily themed to Halloween. Now, this one is okay. It's not my top choice, however, it is fairly good. Pretty simple, yet like detailed, which is cool. It doesn't overly have that much to do with Season 6, but it does make sense because Season 6 was pretty much about Fortnitemares, the first release of it, or I guess the second release of it. Is this year the third? I don't know. Anyway, guys, moving on now to the number 8 spot, I put Snowflake. Yes, I know, I went against Season 2, and I put Snowflake in at number 8, which isn't even halfway through the list. The reason I put it this low is because looking at it, comparing it to the other gliders, it really isn't anything overly spectacular. It's pretty cool. Obviously, it had to do with Season 2 being like around the time of winter, and it was the first ever umbrella or themed umbrella in the game, so you got to give them credit, but it's not that great compared to the rest, which is why it's in at number 8. Moving on now to the number 7 spot, halfway through the list now, I put the beach umbrella. Now this is very rare for me to put the beach umbrella this high. It's honestly growing on me. It's a very cool one. It was Season 5's umbrella, so very well themed to the season, as it was pretty much the summer season of Fortnite, people remember, and it was just a really cool season and a cool umbrella, really. It's honestly so nice, and there isn't much to say against it. It's really nice, which is why it's in number 7. Moving on now, guys, to the number 6 spot, I put Downpour. Now that's this season's umbrella, if you guys are watching in Chapter 2, Season 1. And this one's actually really cool. I don't know how much it themes to the season, other than water being a big factor now in this season with the new swimming feature and jumping off into the ocean on the sides and not dying. I think that's really cool. But this one, honestly, it's really nice. It's a fountain coming out of the top of your umbrella. I don't know how you can fly with water, but sure, it's a video game. But yeah, this one looks really cool, and that's why it's in at number 6. Moving on now to the number 5 spot, guys, I put One Shot. Now, One Shot you get from playing the bounty mode and doing the challenges, which is all themed to John Wick. And this was back, I believe, in like Season 8, maybe? Season 9? Season 9, I think. And yeah, so this one, honestly, I really like it. It's super clean, just a slick black, very good for being low-key in games. People won't really see your glider. Now, I just think it's really good, really simplistic, and that's why it's in at number 5. Moving on now, guys, to the number 4 spot, I put the Storm Sail. Now, this is the one that I'm not totally sure if it's in-game or not. It says unreleased on a bunch of websites, but I'm not sure if the challenges are out. Now, Storm Sail is coming with the Fortnitemares update. I believe it's Fortnitemares 3. We are in 2019 right now, and you're going to be able to do a bunch of challenges in order to get this umbrella. I would highly suggest you do it. It looks amazing, looks so cool. I don't know how like distracting it's going to be in game, but just from looking at it, it looks amazing. Moving on now to the number 3 spot, guys, I put Paper Parasol. Now, this one is from Season 3. Very cool. It didn't have much to do with Season 3. I just really like the red colors. I think it's very different from every other umbrella that we see in the game right now. And it's just a really cool one for being the second one they've ever introduced into Fortnite, which I do like about it. It's very clean, very nice, and that's why it's in at number 3. Moving on now, guys, to the number 2 spot, I put Palm Leaf. Now, I don't know if people are going to contest this or not, saying, oh, it's the best one, or oh, it's not as good as people seem, or people make it out to be, but I think it's really good. It's the only umbrella that actually plays music. When you open it, it does like a dun da 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 da. And it's very cool, actually. I really like that glider a lot, and it's just really cool. It themes very well to the theme of Season 8, because this was from Season 8, and it's just a really nice one, very simplistic. You're pretty much holding a palm tree, which does make sense because Season 8 was all themed to pirates and islands and buried treasure and that kind of thing. So this one's a really cool one, and that's why it's in at number 2. And guys, if you guys know Fortnite as well as I do, then you guys know that in at the number 1 spot, I put Holographic. Now, Holographic is from Season 9, and this is probably one of the only things from Season 9 that is absolutely stellar in my books. Now, Season 9 was okay. It was an okay season, but this umbrella really made up for it. I know this one's a pretty big hit or miss with people, but this one definitely hit with me. Very nice, clean umbrella, and that is why it is coming in at the number 1 spot, themed very well to the futuristic vibe of Season 9. But that is my list, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys somewhat agree with the list. Maybe. A lot of you always tell me that Snowflake's overrated, blah blah, and a bunch of this stuff. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is James Redden, signing off for now. I'll catch you in the next one. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want to watch more from me, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.